Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. Eddie here, and Estelle is actually behind the camera. We haven't been about for a while, as you all know. Actually, one of the reasons I'm on is to just make sure you guys are all right, because we're okay. We've had a bit of a trying time. Estelle had a bit of an accident around Christmas time. She is much better and fully on the road to recovery. So I thought it'd be about time just to get back in the swing of things and say hi and do a video. So here we are. Yes, the Pinter. I haven't been terribly since the move to expanding into the States, and there was a time when there was a period of shortage of packs and stuff online. I sort of, tell you the truth, lost a bit of interest. But we're getting back into the way of things and back on brewing. And this is just an ordinary one of the ales, nothing terribly exciting. It's one of the house range. Just to get back to brewing. With the Pinter, I don't know where you guys all sit, but certainly get down in the comments, let me know A, that you're alive, B, how you're keeping, and C, how you're getting on with your Pinters. I've always found that the first pint out of your Pinter is always a bit on the gassy side, quite frothy. A lot of guys experience a lot of foam, is what it is, pour through it and get on with it. The next sort of 3 to 5 pints are probably as good as you're going to get out of the Pinter. Then you get a bit of a drop off. Cheers, by the way. On quality and also carbonation of your pints. So eventually that tails off to the stage where you're down to pint 8 or 9. Sometimes you lose the gas that is needed in that airspace to propel the beer out through. So unless you're drinking it all in one go, sometimes you just lose the ability to pour, which is why sometimes you need to cheat. And if you've watched my videos before, you'll have seen one of these gadgets. So that goes into the hopper port, that attaches onto it, and it's just a normal CO2 canister that attaches onto it, and then you can gas it up, increase the pressure so that A, it carbonates the beer, and B, it forces it out through the tap. I find that if the beer does go flat, if you undo your pressure valve to off, it still doesn't pour because it needs, actually, it just drips. So I got a bit meh with the whole thing. Let me know how you're getting on with yours. So just recently we got the I've seen notifications on the groups, etc., that Mangrove Jacks have started doing 10 pint kits. Now they're supposed to be brewed in a fermentation bin. They don't mention at all that it should be done in one of these, which is awfully good of them. So I thought I'd buy the kit and see if it would work in the Pinter. So this just arrived this morning. It's not going to be just that easy. This is the Hazy IPA one. I didn't read anything. I didn't know it needs to be dry hopped, because if you open the box, it's very similar to what you get with Pinter. So little set of instructions. You've got your hop pellets. We'll cover this off in a minute. Normal yeast, and a very familiar bag with your wort or your stuff in it. One thing it doesn't include is sanitizer, but that's okay, because for me, I've a couple of these lying about from Pinter days, but you can also use VWP or other cleansers, sterilizers to do it for you. These are quite cheap, but I'll probably be using the ordinary Pinter stuff to clean it out. If you are, now, I don't recommend this obviously because it invalidates your warranty. My warranty is long since gone, so what goes in here doesn't really matter, as there's no warranty on it. But do it at your own risk. That's what Pinter's saying. Okay, so I've got enough to sterilise and clean a pinter. Got the stuff, got the yeast. This is the drama. It says to make it up to 6 litres. That's okay. I have weighed this and it's just over 1.25 kilograms. So that is 1.25 litres. So if I need to make it up to 6, I need to use 4.75 litres of water when I'm making and filling the pinter so it doesn't overflow. It makes the correct ABV. I'm also going to use an eye spindle because the instructions are very specific as to when you add the hops. And you're thinking to yourselves, in a sealed unit, how do I add the hops? These are pellets. I have done this once before on a previous video. So what I'm going to do is keep an eye on the ABV. So when it does get down to the stage, they say after 5 days, when you need to add the hops, I am going to undock it, put the hops into, very gently, into the bottom, into the, whatever this thing's called. The one shows how out of practice I am. Come on, lady. The dock. Yes, of course it's a dock. Going to put them very gently in the dock. If I lose a bit of beer out of the dock, don't really mind. It is what it is. Once the pellets are in, I'm going to put the pinter back on again. I'm going to agitate it slightly. Hopefully those pellets will dissolve down inside the dock. I'm going to very gently turn it over a couple of times because obviously it will be carbonated. There will be pressure inside. I'm going to turn it over a couple of times, hopefully not spray anything out of this. I'm going to do it very, I might just heat it over a bit and let it, yeah, could be tricky. I've done it once before, wasn't a great fan, but I'll try and mix this as much as possible. But as it's an open system, even if I just left these inside the dock, the flavours will probably move throughout the beer anyway, because if you guys listen to your pinters, towards the end you'll get the old bloop. It's not hiss, it's a bloop from the bottom, which is probably CO2 or something bubbling up right from inside the dock. So hopefully, you know what, it might not turn upside down. Hard to know. Yeah, I've done this once before, I didn't like it then. I'll keep you guys posted. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to give this a brew and then do our best and let you guys see what you think. So again, thanks for watching. Good to have you all back. Get the comments down below. Say hi to me and Estelle if you've any questions at all about the pinter or what's going forward or whatever. Just please get down in the comments below. It's good to see you all again and cheers. Thanks for watching.